These days, there's a huge push to jump into short form content, and I know I'm not the only one who had a bit of resistance to it at first. Everywhere you look, there are tips telling you to go all in on short form content.
Short form content's the fastest way to grow in 2023. Ride the wave of trends and don't miss out on this huge opportunity.
But what happens when you find yourself in overwhelm and you feel like you need to be and do all the things to stay relevant? And listen, I'm no expert, but part of my current content strategy includes uploading 16 shorts a month.
And if you don't have a content strategy, that's a whole other topic for a whole other video.
But I want to share what's helped me do this in a very simple and automated way. So keep watching if that sounds like what you need. Disclaimer, I'm sharing what works for me and you have to go to work to find what's going to work for you. This definitely isn't the only way to do short form content, and I do spend time creating short form content in other ways, but this is one of the things I do to help me stay consistent with my short form content on YouTube. So I saw this floating around about how Adobe shared a statistic about how 80% of mobile traffic is from vertical content. And if anything, let that tell you that is why you should not be ignoring short form content. All of the platforms are pushing and rewarding creators for creating short form content. It might not be what you agree with, but it's where we're at right now, and sometimes you just have to play the game. When it comes to short form content, I'm learning that you need to be creating content that is going to trickle back to your long form content. So creating shorts that directly relate to your long form content on YouTube is going to help you build up those watch hours. It's going to help you build up those views. I think that they complement each other. They go hand in hand. The short form brings eyes to your page. I've been saying this back and forth about like, long form subscribers over short form subscribers, which ones are more valuable? And in my experience, long form subscribers have definitely been more valuable to me. They have been the ones that actually want to stick around and watch my content. They're not just here to see 5 seconds of entertainment and then scroll on to the next short. They actually want to hear what I have to say. They're actually interested in my other videos. But I know that there are a lot of people out there who have experienced the opposite. They have seen that their short form subscribers have stuck around and watched the long form, and they've done amazing things. I say all that to say that only you will know whether your short form subscribers are going to actually be valuable to you. And for me, that might change over time. I have no idea, but I'm not letting my experience right now with shorts dictate whether or not I'm going to continue doing them. I'm continuing to do them. I do think that if you are trying to grow a channel on YouTube right now, you should be incorporating shorts to some extent. I'm not saying you have to do 16 shorts a month like I am, but I do think that they should be a part of your content strategy. But I just think that it's so smart and strategic to make sure that your short form content is super relatable to your long form and that they complement each other. So my current short strategy, like I said, 16 shorts a month, 4 a week minimum. And I usually don't upload shorts on the days that I'm uploading my long form content. And I upload my long form content 2 times a week at the moment. So how I do things is I utilize YouTube's built-in features to maximize my output of shorts. Basically, I'm just using YouTube's features that they already have there for us to use to repurpose my long form content. So I want to show you how I remix my videos, how I schedule them, which is something that I've recently learned to do, which has made my life so easy. When I'm out on camping trips with no reception, my videos are still going out. And then I've really dug into optimizing my shorts to the fullest, and I feel like it is starting to make a difference. I usually start this on my phone and then I move to the computer when I'm going to do the SEO stuff. So when you go to the app, you'll see that it has this little remix button. So I go to the remix button and then you'll see that it says edit into a short. This is a feature that's only available to you, the person that owns the account. Then it will pop up like this. You'll be able to like go through the video and pick which part you want, and you can pick 15 seconds or you can pick 60 seconds if you just click up in the top corner. And what that does is allows you to choose the length of the video, and then you just choose the part of the video that you want to make a short out of. So I usually just try to pick something that's like a super valuable part of the video or a super engaging or funny part of the video. Which is how we communicate indicate it comes and goes. So once I've picked the clip that I'm happy to use, I usually do 15 seconds. And I now believe that the way that we think, I now have a short of my long form. And if you have text on the screen during the video, it will get cut off. But honestly, I just try to use a valuable part of the video so that it's really not about like how perfect the text is on the screen, but it's about what I'm actually talking about that people actually care about. So once I do that, I go to next. It brings you to this screen where you can put your title, and you can change the audience, all that kind of stuff. But you'll notice there's a little spot here for visibility. And this is how you schedule them. And I did not know this for the longest time. So you click on the visibility. It says public, unlisted, private, or schedule. You go to the drop down to the schedule, and then it has the dates. So I want to schedule this. I have content scheduled all the way up till next week. So I'm going to go to Tuesday next week at 8 a.m. You'll see that this is scheduled for Tuesday, April 25th at 8 a.m. We go back arrow and you'll see it's scheduled there. I will click this and I will type in my title and just make sure that you are optimizing your title with good keywords and tags. I'm now going to go to upload short, and it's not going to actually upload it. It's going to put it in my scheduled content. And then I hop onto the computer, which we'll do now. Right, so we are in my YouTube studio right now. You guys, I've seen some insane growth this month. Like, I thought that March was a big month for me, and it was, but April has just taken my channel to another level. So I go to my content, and here it is. That's the first thing. We can see the date, April 25th. I scheduled it for next week. We can see the title and keywords that I used. Now we're gonna go to the little edit the details button. And I prefer doing this on the computer just because I feel like it's easier to type for me. If you, like, my boyfriend runs his channel and he likes doing everything on his phone, and I just need a bigger screen, so that's just my preference, okay? In the description, I make sure that I am optimizing as well. I feel like when it comes to shorts, people are not optimizing the video to the fullest. They're ignoring the description and they're ignoring the tags. So you should be optimizing your shorts just like you optimize your long form content. And that's what I've really been trying to lean into and get better at doing. And like I said, I'm not saying this from any expert standpoint. I'm just sharing what I'm doing right now and hopefully what is going to help grow my channel. So these are just tips that you can take and experiment for yourself and play around with it and see if it works for you. And if you do have any tips on optimizing your content, please let me know, because I'm just trying to learn just like we all are out here, okay? So share the knowledge. We ain't gatekeeping around here, okay? So I'm gonna optimize my title by just using keywords and hashtags and using it in a more conversational. So today I'm going to be talking about money mindset shift. From what I've learned, in your description, you want to be more conversational, but including keywords. You can do up to 500 tags. I've seen conflicting conversations out there like tags don't matter, don't spend more than 5 minutes on your tag, which I don't. I genuinely don't spend more than like 5 minutes on my tags. You will see right here. But I also have TubeBuddy installed onto my computer, the free version. So that always gives me a few suggestions on some tags I can use and include in my short. Another tip is that if you look up in this corner, you'll see the copy all button, the little two rectangles that are on top of each other. So you can copy all. So sometimes I'll open a new tab and I'll open up the original long form video and I'll just copy the tags that I used for that video and copy them into the shorts so that I can save even more time, because I've already done the work. So now that video is scheduled, it's optimized, it's going to be uploaded on the 25th. I don't have to do nothing. So you can go in and change the date and time as well. It's literally like treating it like your long form content. I'm just doing 4 times a week because that just feels good for me. This is a way that I just easily do this in a way that it's like automated. I don't have to think about it after I put in the work. So you can literally spend an hour and schedule like 2 weeks worth of content. So it's all about like working smarter, not harder. And you can test this out for like, I would say test it out for 90 days and see how that goes for you. But really give it a try before you like give up on things. I feel like people try shorts for like a week and they're like, it doesn't work for me, or even month. I'd say 90 days is the minimum to test something out and see if it's working for you. So give it a try, really commit to it. Let me know if this has helped you in any way. Did you know about these features? Because some of them I just learned in the last 90 days. So let me know if this has helped you. Let me know if you have any tips that I did not mention that might help me out. I would love to hear it. Have you been loving shorts and seeing growth? Or are you still a bit resistant to it like I was in the beginning? So we have already reached the halfway mark of April, and by the end of this month, I really want to create a free Facebook group where I can just chat all things, you know, YouTube, creating an online brand, being consistent on social media, and just anything that I can really help. This is really where I love to play in this area. If you're interested in being in a free community like that, where I'm going to just like pour in my knowledge and just really make it my own, I am going to be very selective on who I let be a part of this, because I really want it to be something that's going to help support people. It's not going to be a place where people are just going to be promoting themselves. I really want it to be a place to learn, grow, and thrive. So let me know if that's something that you're interested in being a part of. This is the kind of content I enjoy making, and I want to talk about it more. So let me know if there is anything that you would like to know on how I do. Like I said, I'm not sharing this from an expert perspective. I'm sharing this as someone who is learning along the way and just sharing what I'm learning and what's working for me. So hopefully this has helped someone out there. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing, and I hope to see you tuning in to another video soon. Bye!